Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Hi, we're the Tidy Boys. We're in the Tidy office today after a long meeting last night, but we're here for an ideal update. Now, last Friday it was when Andrew Pickles made a crazy status update on his Facebook group.
Yeah, it was quite literally just flippant, really. Who fancies a Tidy Boys weekend? What I was trying to do is to provoke you about the Hereford gig in 2 weeks' time, that we're playing 2 gigs over a weekend. That backfired.
That backfired, and within 10 minutes I had 438 unread emails in my inbox.
Sorry about that.
So Andrew said, okay, well just look, if it's going off, just set a group up. Who would like to come to a Tidy Boys Ideal Weekender? Now there's so much stuff happening with Ideal at the minute, we thought it's a good time to do it, let's test the water. And then, I think Friday, within an hour we had 550 people join. And what a response. In less than 72 hours we've had over 3,000 people join the group.
Is that right?
And if you compare that with the Tidy Weekender reunion, I think it took about 3.5 weeks to get that amount of people. And I've just had a look now, I think we're up to about 3,200. So an emergency meeting took place last night here at my house in the office.
Yes.
Andrew came over, dressed very smart. He said, we're going to have to take this seriously, so he's put his jacket on.
Well, I had to break off from my business week, because as some of you may know, I am a business person. So I'm en route to London for some important meetings, but this was a very important meeting. I had to swing by and discuss with you.
So we're very humbled by the fact that everybody's joined the group and everybody clearly wants an Ideal Weekender. So, and everybody's excited by the Ideal thing that's happening. We've got some big parties in December, Newcastle, Birmingham and Bournemouth. But
cut to the chase, are we doing an Ideal Weekender? That's what the children want to know.
I think the first meeting was last night, should we do one? That was the first meeting. Should we do one after the response? Yes or no? We had to make that decision first.
So in principle, we think we should do one based on the interest and based on our passion, but it's more down to the logistics of finding a site and putting it on. So where we are today is we are progressing the idea. We're keen to do it. If we did it, it'd probably be April, March. If we did it, it's really purely down to trying to find a suitable venue and pulling the whole thing together. So it is work in progress.
Yeah, and we did have the debate last night, Prestatyn not, and should we go back, but we really don't want to do Tidy again, and we don't want people to turn up at a venue which looks like a Tidy event with a different banner. You know, the whole ethos about Ideal is to take what we've done before and make it better, move forward different directions. So we really don't want to cover old ground.
No.
So that makes it a little bit more difficult. But we would rather put the effort into making it better, you know, and different.
I mean, there's a big part of us that actually says just leave it alone, really, because you can never reenact the early Tidy Weekenders. So if we went back to Pontins, it's always going to be compared to what's gone before. So in some ways we prefer to do something that's different. Still a weekend or a weekender with lots of the elements, but doing a different concept. So it is very much work in progress.
Yeah. So, I mean, the other things we're doing as well as Ideal is the Tidy Boys.
Enjoyed that event.
Anybody that's been to the Brighton and Scarborough gig will know how good the Tidy Boys Limited events are. We're enjoying those, and we've got a couple more coming up, which is Hereford in a couple of weeks. That's on the 29th.
That's
the
right.
Jailhouse. So we'd like to come along. In fact, if you are coming along or thinking about coming along, that's an ideal place for us to have a chat. So it's not just about us coming up with the ideas, it's down to you as well. Stickers are ready for anybody that has come to a Tidy Boys Limited event will know that you get a name badge there.
Yeah.
So come to Hereford on the 29th and join us. I believe there's some VIP tickets still left. And BK's joining us in Hereford as well. I think it's first time.
And Ross Thompson, he's a very...
You like Ross Thompson?
I think he's a very attractive boy.
Which, I need to talk to you about that later.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
About Ross Thompson, yeah. There's something you don't know.
I think he's lovely.
No, but I need to talk to you about that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Ideal update, things are happening.
Don't forget also, Bournemouth, the old Opera House.
Yeah.
22nd.
Well, I was coming round to that before you rudely interrupted. What we're going to do for the Ideal Christmas parties, we're having a launch in Newcastle, Birmingham and in Bournemouth. Kicks off on the 8th of December in Newcastle, Warehouse 34. Lots more details on that. The lineup will be released next week. Tickets will be on sale next week. So big
Next
Christmas
week?
Yeah. Next week, tickets on sale for Newcastle. That'll be on the 8th. Then we're jumping down to the Midlands to join our friends for the Winter Festival. That's the Ecstatic Winter Festival, and we're doing an ideal launch party there. We're taking over the main room, so if you're in the Birmingham area or Midlands area, come and join us on the 15th of December. All the DJs have been contacted and booked before that event.
I think.
Yeah, which I think is the
Important
thing to do. And then the big party ends down on the south coast, where we've got the it's almost like an opera house reunion too, but it's the ideal party we're having down there. Tidy Boys ideal Christmas party.
It will be fantastic.
That's going to be the big one on the 22nd of December. So that's your Christmas wrapped up. 8th of December Newcastle, 15th Birmingham, and then down to Bournemouth on the 22nd.
However, we'll see you in about 2 weeks, 29th of September, at the Jailhouse in Hereford for the Tidy Boys Limited. Do you like cheesy spin?
No, I'll just let, no, and then I'll fade out to black. Ready?
I'll spin.
You spin. Okay.